This month on Hobby House, late spring provides a lot of action at VSM, from shipping day from the April auction
All right, they are on their way.
to some incredible hits in the store.
Whoa!
Chuck and Audrey have the ultimate Philly sports day, with all of it centered around giving back. We talk grading of kabooms and downtowns at CGC and get to talk cards with Phillies legend Larry Boa.
I don't know what I was doing in there. You got two guys that are superstars.
Oh, cool.
After our trip to spring training last month, we're back at VSM Sports Card Outlet in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, with a whole lot going on.
Oh, Nick Kurtz.
Is that Kurtz?
Yeah.
Chuck and Stacy were in Phoenix for the Topps Industry Conference, an annual gathering of local card shop owners and breakers to get in-person updates on Topps. Stacy briefly considered joining the NASCAR circuit, but was too desperately needed back at the shop for the closing of the April Wheatland auction.
So we had an auction end late last night, and we are just getting started, getting items pulled and ready for shipment. It's a huge process. The entire team is on board. Always start off with the biggest, largest, heaviest packages first, and work our way down to the smallest and easiest to ship. As our team gets tireder, the packages get easier. So that's kind of our strategy. All right, they are on their way.
Here to pick up my guitar.
Oh my goodness, you're Riley.
I am.
Congratulations.
Riley came into VSM to claim his raffle win for a JSA authenticated Taylor Swift signed guitar.
Oh my
Here it is
gosh.
for you.
That is nice.
Beautiful guitar.
Over $1,500 in proceeds went to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital from the raffle, and Riley couldn't wait to bring it home to his wife Emma.
Emma, this is for you. Congratulations.
I wish I knew something on the guitar I could.
Play us a little
play
something,
something. Unfortunately, I missed that talent.
Yeah.
Wow, Andy, it's so exciting.
VSM resumed doing online breaks this spring, joining the Whatnot community under VSM Sports Card Outlet.
The reality TV show is real.
Tyler and Tom the Shipper are live multiple times per week from VSM. VSM shop regular Lauren had an absolutely massive hit in a box of 2026 Leaf Heroes.
The original Vladimir Guerrero.
Oh, nice.
Numbered to 4.
Nice.
Oh, one of the greats that should be in the hall. Dale Murphy.
Oh, very
3
cool.
of 5.
I thought you were going to say Pete Rose. But
No.
Dale Murphy was a great.
Oh, this
Great
is
person,
huge.
too.
This is a big one. And I'm not even a big soccer fan. Look at that.
Whoa!
Oh, it's a 1 of 1.
Wow.
1 of 1 Messi and Ronaldo.
Wow.
That is a huge card.
That's awesome.
And I'm not
That's
even a
awesome.
soccer. I know those guys' names. That's massive. And
That's
look,
insane.
it's a 1 of 1.
Wow. You picked the right box. You
Hey,
picked
can't
number
get
3.
no rhyme with Babe Ruth.
Oh, that's awesome. Good job.
Yeah.
And some incredible memorabilia has come out of 2025-26 Upper Deck Monumental Multi-Sport Black Edition boxes at VSM.
Derek Lively.
Derek Lively. Very cool. That's our buddy from the National.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Recognize him.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's such a nice guy.
One customer ripped 3 and walked away with a Michael Jordan autographed basketball, a Steph Curry limited edition signed jersey, and a redemption for a Shaun White autographed snowboard.
Whoa!
Yeah, yes.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yes.
Look at
Yes.
that. That is insane.
go, the great
Wow.
That's nice.
Look at that
Beautiful
autograph.
Singer, silver Sharpie. Looks
Wow.
great. The great one.
CGC is the official grading partner of Hobby House. CGC's world-class expertise and state-of-the-art technology provide collectors with accurate, consistent, affordable, and fast grading. Learn more at cgcgrading.com. You can join all the fun that happens at the Hobby House 24/7 at vsmsportscardoutlet.com. VSM Sports Card Outlet offers a huge selection of hobby boxes, memorabilia, raw and graded cards, shipped directly to you. vsmsportscardoutlet.com, where every day is like a sports card show.
Okay, so this weekend went to a couple cool card shows. The Effort Alliance show that's once a year, and then an A2Z show in Wilmington, Delaware. Some great pickups, a couple Steph Curry autos. Check out this Ichiro auto patch. Also got a Skeens rookie auto. Can't pass up Bobby Witt autos. Always looking for downtown, so got a Roberto Clemente, a Mahomes PSA 9. We got a very nice Peyton Manning. Here's a Kaboom of Luka Doncic. We're going to get a lot of these graded. We'll have a lot of these at Fanatics Fest and at the National.
Kaboom and Downtown Inserts are two of the most popular, valuable, and best-selling cards in collecting. And VSM customers have hit some incredible ones at the shop through the years. The first Kabooms were released in 2013-14 Panini Innovation Basketball, and the first Downtowns were in 2016 Studio Basketball. They are as popular as ever more than a decade later. With their artistic design, they are also a difficult card to judge when deciding whether to grade or not. So we sat down with Andy Broom at CGC Cards and discussed what to look for.
Andy, I just got these back. I haven't even looked at them. So you guys just graded these. And then here's a handful of raw and Kabooms and Downtown. So anything you want to help share to give us some guidance?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, well, I haven't seen these yet either, so it's a first for both of us, so very nice. So, Kabooms, one of the things that we see a lot is not too different from like Panini Prism and some of the chrome type finish cards. These foil board cards are real susceptible to surface damage. And so the one area we see that most people miss is the surface. When we onboard a new grader or training graders, even continual training, we notice that the biggest area that we have to focus on the most effort on training is surface. So it's not just collectors, but graders also, that you naturally, for some reason, miss a lot of surface stuff. And so that's something we really have to train on. So
and how much front versus back? Because I know a lot, you mentioned Prism.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of marks from rollers.
There are a lot of roller marks, a lot of lines. The front's going to far outweigh the back as far as the weight of the grading goes. There's going to be more allowances, and for the front too, there's places where allowances can be given, right? So, if you have some hairline scratches, if they're off to a side that's not very distracting, it's going to be less impact on the grade as opposed to like if a scratch is going over the player or the person on the card, things of that nature. Because at the end of the day, it's eye appeal, right? That's why centering is so important on cards, is because of the eye appeal. And so the
now,
placement
you
of
said
that.
centering though, but
Yep.
for a lot of these, like some of the Kabooms here, you really can't tell, what's your reference on Downtowns like this one. There's kind of a Downtown nameplate, so you can see how much space is left, how much is right. How can we identify for the ones like the Kabooms or the top and bottom on a card like this?
Yeah,
the centering on where the border's kind of
Right. Yeah.
artwork,
And for a lot of people, borderless cards are a challenge for centering. And so the way we look at it is we look at the original manufacturer's intent. We really love the images that the manufacturers put out before the product's released, because we know that these are the images that the designers are using. This is the graphic designers put these together. So we know that this is what they want, right? This is where that design goes. And so when we look at a card that doesn't have defined borders, we're going to look at design devices, as we call them. So as we see here in the name, we know from these designs that part of the intent of the design is you're going to have equidistance from this border and this border to the name. And so these two imaginary borders should be equidistant. That alone should center your card up. So that'll give you the center. We can measure off of those two and know the centering immediately. Same on the Downtowns. You've got the logo here, you've got the WWE logo here, you have the nameplates. And so this is something we're looking at. You can almost draw a border around the card, around these devices. And so that's roughly what we're looking at.
And then on the surface, some of the Kabooms, they're very shiny. What's the best tool that people can use to kind of, because you might need to reflect it the right way to see if there's a surface flaw.
100%, and that's it. It's the light. So the easiest way to find flaws on a surface of a card, and we're just going to pretend that the camera here coming down here is the light. And so when I'm looking at a card with the proper light source just over the card, I want to sheen the surface of the card. And essentially what that means is I'm going to get the light source to where when I'm looking at this card, it's washed out. It's just bright light. And then I can slowly rotate that surface of that card. And what that's going to do is in that sheen or that glare of the light, it's going to point out every flaw that's on the surface of that card. So I'm going to be able to see hairlines, I'm going to see dimples, all the things that you're going to miss. That's the number one way is the light.
Thank you. That's very helpful.
Okay, we're at a special Olympics event here in Philadelphia with the Eagles. Jalen Hurts and Zach Bond are going to be here, and we're going to be having a lot of fun cheering on all the athletes today. Then we're going to go to a Phillies game, and then the Sixers charity event.
Chuck and his daughter Audrey had the ultimate Philly sports and giving back day at the end of March. It started in the morning with the Eagles hosting a unified combine at their practice facility for the Special Olympics of Pennsylvania.
Look at that technique.
Jalen Hurts played catch with participants. And Chuck even had the chance to rip a pack with Pro Bowl linebacker Zach Bond.
Oh, I got Sirianni. How cool is that?
Bond tried to run off with his Brandon Graham auto that included a strip sack inscription, but gave it back to Chuck to give to a participant. Next up, Phillies opening day, with Chuck and Audrey giving out thousands of packs of baseball cards. The nightcap, the Sixers Youth Foundation Gala, celebrating the impact and mission of the Philadelphia 76ers nonprofit. Hip-hop artist Ja Rule performed in an evening featuring current players and coaches and Sixers legends. You might recognize this guy. It was an awesome full day of giving back for Chuck and Audrey, Philly sports style.
I've been excited for this product. It's the 2025-26 Flair Hockey. The 1990s iconic set of Flair is back, and probably better than ever with some of the inserts, numbered cards. These always were known for great photos and images on a nice glossy cardstock. It's loaded with all the top rookies. Whoa, this is nice. Wow, we got one of the one-on-ones. Wow, we just picked a box off of the shelf and got a one-of-one Tage Thompson. This is the only one-of-one style card that comes in this whole product. So it's pretty awesome. That's a great, great card.
Good hit.
Whoa, what is this? Wave of the Future. These are awesome. Look at that. This is one of the nicest insert sets. So cool. They did Wave of the Future back in some of the old sets. I remember that in a baseball product. This is actually clear, so they redesigned it. Really neat. Upper Deck really has some great people who come up with imagining and reimagining some of the insert cards from the past. Oh, very cool. Jack Hughes. Very great Olympian there for Team USA. That's the Flair for the Dramatic. Very cool. The hot hues, looks like they're different colors too, so some really neat stuff that comes out of this product. Upper Deck did a great job and really love the memories this brings back of not just 90 inserts, but specifically Flair and some of the cool stuff they did across sports in the 90s.
When you get that huge hit in a break, Wheatland Auction Services is ready to help you get the max price possible. Recent auction sales include this Ted Williams rookie card as an SGC 4, this Mickey Mantle 1957 tops in a CGC 6, and this Kobe Bryant Flair Showcase rookie card, the Row Zero version, in a PSA 9. Consign your items with us today at wheatlandauctionservices.com. Geosyntech Consultants is the firm clients call when the world's most important challenges demand the very best innovators. Our engineers and scientists lead the way on complex environmental issues, next-generation energy infrastructure, the rapidly expanding world of AI data centers, and the world's most challenging air, water, waste, and coastal problems. When innovation isn't optional, when the project is critical, complex, or unprecedented, Geosyntech delivers.
In the Miss Volunteer America organization, service isn't just what we do, it's who we are. We partner with nonprofits, uplift families, and help young women to become the best and most confident versions of themselves, both in their communities and in their careers. If you're a young woman looking to serve, a business hoping to partner, or a supporter looking to make an impact, we would love for you to join our mission. For more information, visit MissVolunteerAmerica.net today.
Collecting should be about happiness and making memories, and that's exactly what you'll find at VSM Sports Card Outlet in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. As a direct retailer for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, Leaf, Pokemon, and more, we have the latest releases, a huge inventory of hobby and retail boxes, plus a massive collection of raw and graded singles. Come join other collectors that proudly call VSM their hobby house. VSM Sports Card Outlet in the Chelsea Square Shopping Center, Lancaster, PA.
Don't sell your sports cards and memorabilia, consign them with Wheatland Auction Services, the company that prides themselves on helping you get the greatest return on your collectibles. With more than 40 years of experience, Wheatland can handle the entire process, even grading and authentication. Consign with us today, or if you're looking to add to your collection, bid on our incredible auctions now at wheatlandauctionservices.com.
Larry Bowa played from 1970 until 1985 with the Phillies, Cubs, and Mets, making 5 All-Star teams and winning a World Series with the Phils in 1980. He managed 6 seasons with the Padres and Phillies and was named NL Manager of the Year in 2001. Bowa was a coach with the Phillies during much of Darren Daulton's career and is still a regular at Daulton Foundation events in honor of the man he considers one of his favorite players in his 6 decades in baseball.
I'm here with Larry Bowa. Larry, you've been a big supporter of the Darren Daulton Foundation for many years. Darren met a lot of different people. When you think back at Dutch, what comes to mind?
Well, what an unbelievable leader he was for the Phillies at that time. Played hurt. He was just a caring individual. It wasn't about individual stats. He just wanted to win. Yep. And his attitude spread, especially in that 93 team.
Oh, that was amazing.
It spread throughout our whole clubhouse. So when you have a guy like that leads, obviously he was taken from us way too soon. So this event right here, I'm glad we're able to do it. I know Dutch is up there looking down.
And smiling. And he's giving everybody a hug, right?
But he wouldn't want anything to do. He said, oh, come on, don't do that.
Yeah.
But then he cared about people.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that he left us way too soon.
Yep.
But I was very fortunate not only to know Dutch, but to coach him and everything. And it was an honor to know him and his wife, Amanda, super person.
Yeah. The fans of Philadelphia loved that team in '93 because
no one picked us to win.
It was like a softball league team, good guys who bonded.
And they were all at the end of their career. And we were picked to come in last because I was a coach on that team. Everybody, all the scribes picked us to come in last. And these guys took it personal.
And Dutch's leadership was a big part of that.
No question.
Yeah.
Without Dutch, we don't go to the World Series.
Yeah, he really controlled that locker room. And that was a team that would hang out for hours after
the
game, right?
In the clubhouse.
Yeah,
they don't do that
You don't see
now.
that anymore, right?
No. Us coaches, we were out there with them, having a couple beers.
Yeah.
But I think because of social media and everything now, it's harder to play now. I mean, if you go out and have a beer, some guy takes your picture, and you happen to be sitting next to somebody, they put it on the social media, and somebody just say, hey, what were you doing out there?
A
lot of these guys go right to their room and play video games.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
Safe thing to do, right?
When you look at it that from their aspect, I can understand why.
So Larry, your first baseball card was with Denny Doyle.
Denny Doyle.
Any stories or memories about Denny Doyle?
He was the guy that helped me more than anything. I was a lot younger than him. He had graduated from college. He was a very good second baseman. So I went through some ups and downs early. Denny was like my mentor. He said, hey, hang in there, things will get better. So if it wasn't for Denny, maybe I would have quit after Spartanburg because I started off terrible.
Okay. So he was probably a few years older then.
Yeah, he was 3 or 4 years older than me. He went to college. And he basically explained to me that pro ball, you're going to go through ups and downs. You got to deal with them.
Yep.
And that helped me a lot.
There's another iconic baseball card of Mike Schmidt, Pete Rose, and you. That was.
I don't know what I was doing in there.
1981.
You got two guys that are superstars, but Schmidt obviously a Hall of Famer. Pete, I think Pete should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. It'll happen
but
soon.
to be in that picture that was great for me. I idolized both those guys.
Who were your favorite teammates that you're maybe still?
Bull, him and I were roomies right out of the gate, you know.
Okay. Yeah,
Schmitty,
he came up around the same time.
Yeah,
And Schmidt
Schmitty,
right after you, right?
Bob Boone. We all came up together, so.
And that was great to see you all win the World Series together.
Yeah.
I mean,
We went through a lot of, in the early 70s, we got our butt kicked. We went through a lot of tough times. And then once we got the thing going, we were a good team.
How about favorite stadium to play in outside of the Vet?
I just think because I'm from California, going to San Diego and San Francisco, and my parents got to watch me, my relatives got to watch me, so that was special.
Well, thank you so
Okay,
much.
you're welcome.
VSM Sports Card Outlet has brought the convenience of a local card shop online at VSMSportsCardOutlet.com. As a direct shop with all of the biggest names in cards, we have all of the latest hobby and retail boxes. And if you're ready to sell that big hit you pulled or a vintage collection, Wheatland Auction Services can handle every step of the process with ease. From grading to authentication to selling, VSMSportsCardOutlet.com, where every day is like a sports card show.
You can join all the fun that happens at the Hobby House 24/7 at VSMSportsCardOutlet.com. VSM Sports Card Outlet offers a huge selection of hobby boxes, memorabilia, raw and graded cards, shipped directly to you. VSMSportsCardOutlet.com, where every day is like a sports card show. Like many local card shops across the country, VSM now offers customers the ability to have their hobby-centered birthday parties in the shop. And there's never a shortage of young collectors like Oliver that make a stop at VSM the most important part of celebrating their birthday.
Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck, Oliver.
2 of 10. I just saw 2 of 10.
2 of 10? Okay, cool. You should have 2 cards in there, I think.
All right. We're going to save that for guys.
Gave you 2 101 proofs for your birthday.
Look at that. Don't look at that. This is 1 of 2.
Whoa. Who is it?
Dylan Yarb. Autograph. 1 of 2.
Oh, cool. That's a good one.
And then this guy. Another autograph.
You got 2 autographs?
Yeah.
Wow, who is it?
Marshall Falk.
What?
Is that good?
Yes. Yeah, he was a legend. That's awesome. Dude, happy birthday. Got lots of free stuff for your birthday, and you picked an awesome pack there.
Next month on Hobby House, we open packs and talk football with 18-year NFL QB Steve DeBerg.
Lawrence Taylor sacked me 4 times in a row one game. When I was playing for the, yeah.
There aren't many players in football history that can match his resume of mentorship.
Because Roger Staubach did that for me when I was a rookie, which tremendously helped my career, so I had Joe Montana with the 49ers, and 100%, I'm competing with him, but I'm also helping him. And then I went to Denver and did the same thing with Elway. Then I came here, and my second year here was Steve Young came. My 4th year here, Vinny Testaverde came, and I had no problem helping them because the only reason I made it in the NFL, I believe, was because Roger Staubach did it to me.
And we rip and grade a pack nearly a half-century old.
It's been a long time since I've opened one of these. I always liked the solo packs as a kid because you'd see them, they'd be in those trays at like a grocery store. And you could kind of, look around.
You look for your favorite
Oh,
player
yeah,
on the
of course,
top, right?
Of course.
plus a lot more from the shop next month on Hobby House.